Good morning. This is God Did It 365 Daily Devotional. Today, our topic is Exemplary Christian Leader. Exemplary Christian Leader. The text today is from 1 Thessalonians chapter 2, verses 1 to 21. Key verse. You are witnesses, and God also, how holy and justly and unblameable we behave ourselves among you that believe. When Paul Apostle wrote that to the church in Thessalonica, became our followers of us, of all the Lord's. He captured the depth of the transformation which caused the Christian there to turn from idols to serve the living and true God. 1 Thessalonians chapter 1, verses 1 to 9. That statement underscored the apostles' ministerial success in that city, especially when considered against the very short time he spent there and the stiff opposition against the gospel by the unbelieving Jews. Effective leaders or ministerial success cannot be properly defined without reference to the goal the leader sets out to achieve. Accordingly, the mission or the commission which Paul the apostle received from the Lord was to open their eyes, that's the Gentiles, and to turn them from darkness to light, and from power of Satan unto God. Acts chapter 26, verse 18. This objective was so realized in Thessalonica that the believer became example of all that believe in Macedonia, all that believe in God, both in Macedonia and Achaia, in this book of First Thessalonians chapter 1, verse 7. The spiritual gulf bridge by the gospel in the lives of the Thessalonians was an eloquent testimony to its power and messages, and reflected the effectiveness with which it was preached and modeled. If leadership is defined as the capacity to direct, guide, and then the Apostle Paul ministry at Thessalonica presented a good example and an appropriate case study for the effective Christian leadership in our society. The ingredients of Apostle Paul's success in Thessalonica certainly included the inherent power of the gospel and exemplary lifestyle of the preacher. The success itself can be, correctly measured by the abiding effects that apostolic preaching produced in the hearers' lives. Christian leaders must be fully persuaded about their calling and the truth of their message. Such conviction and faith will imbue them with holy courage necessary to lead the men out of satanic powers, out of the darkness of this world, and ignore even if in the face of opposition. So, in other words, we must hold on to what God has spoken to us. Whatever opposition it is regardless. We must focus and finish the race, because this is a true apostle who has taught us, who has showed us, and we have seen the things he did while he was on earth. That is the example we must follow. Look at the example of Jesus. Also, he went to take on death without turning back. That is what a true example does. Our action point today. I acknowledge that for me to be effective Christian leader, I must properly define my goals and be able to lead people to define goals to their success. Prayer. Oh Lord, help me to be an effective leader who would be fully in servitude and confident about my calling and the truth of my message. Father, this I pray in Jesus' mighty name. Amen. This is powerful. Apostle Paul is a true example. For us as leaders to achieve this, we must define our goals. We must know what is the message of our calling. May God enrich you. May God help you. God bless you. This is God Did It Daily Devotional. I see you tomorrow. Remember that exemplary Christian leadership is needed for us to emulate. Not just only in words, but also in deed. Bless you. See you. See you. See you tomorrow. Bye now. Bye-bye. Love you. Bye.